Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to bake are called donut muffins. So let's get started. In a large bowl, we're going to put in a half a cup of granulated sugar. We're also going to put in a quarter of a cup of margarine and melt it and let it cool. And then we'll just bring this together. The next thing that you're going to put in is nutmeg, and you're going to put 3/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. These really taste good because they have nutmeg, they're going to have cinnamon and sugar, and it really makes a nice combination. The next thing you're going to put in is a half a cup of milk. And you can do this by hand or use your hand mixer. I'm going to use my hand mixer in just a second. Then the next thing that you're going to put in is baking powder, and you're going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in. And now we're going to put in a cup of all-purpose flour, just till we mix it. And combine it in our bowl, just till all the lumps are out. Now you don't want to overbeat it because you don't want this dough to become dense and heavy and thick. So we'll set that aside, and I'll clean the bottom of my bowl and work the sides. And you'll have this really pretty nutmeg batter. Now, what you're going to need next is, these are little mini muffin trays. They make 24 out of them, that you get out of them. And then I put in these little mini papers, and then with a rounded teaspoon of the batter, I just fill the little papers in. And it's about a rounded teaspoon. You will get exactly 24 out of them. You're going to bake them at 375, and they're going to take you anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. Check them after about 15 minutes because, as you know, all ovens do set up differently. Now, once you bake them up, I'll set that aside for the moment. Just put them on a cooling rack till they become warm. Once they're warm, they're going to come out and they're going to look like this. They're going to have a nice golden brown to it, a light brown, and they'll have a nutty look quality to them because of the nutmeg. And what you'll want to do is just peel off the paper like this. And you're going to have a quarter of a cup of margarine that you've melted and it's cooled, and mix a half a cup of granulated sugar to a teaspoon of cinnamon. Stir it real well. Then take your little muffin donut, or donut muffin I should say, and just roll it around in the melted butter, and then roll it in the cinnamon sugar. And then just set them on a tray or a cooling rack or a piece of parchment or wax paper, that type of thing, and they'll look like this. Now I have some to show you what they look like when they're finished. Now you can leave them in the paper. The only thing is you would only have one side covered with the cinnamon and sugar, and they really do taste better when the whole little donut muffin is covered with it. I'm going to cut one in half to show you how extremely light and delicate these little donut muffins come out. They're delicate, they're light, they are very fresh tasting, great with a cup of coffee, cappuccino, cup of tea, that type of thing. And they're the cutest little things to make, and lots of fun also to bake. So there you have it. You've got donut muffins rolled in cinnamon sugar. It's an easy recipe, very quick to make, and the results, well, I think you're going to like them. If you do, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.